Okay, welcome everyone to my channel, Todd and Tasha. And so I want to try to hurry up and get to the point. So this video is about, this vlog is about how I helped beat Oprah Winfrey in the TV show ratings. A lot of you guys probably don't know this, and I did do a vlog before, I believe it was several months ago, how TV host Steve Wilcox, or Wilkos, I'm probably mispronouncing his name, but of course, you know, he has his own TV show. But before he had his own talk show, I don't even know if it's still on because I really don't watch TV like that. But before he got his own show, he was one of the bodyguards on the Jerry Springer show. So anyway, me and a friend of mine, his stage name was Treynae, my stage name was Rufus. We were the Rufus and Treynae duo back in the 90s. And I used to wear a wig. Both of us wore wigs. He wore kind of like a braided wig style, and I wore a wig that looked like Prince, and I had sunglasses on. But anyway, wow. It took me a long time to even just talk about this, but it's been a long time coming, and I'm not going to be able to get everything in this vlog because it'll take forever. Anyway, so the producers called us up one day and asked us if we wanted to be on the show. And this was during a time where Jerry Springer was, Oprah Winfrey was number one in the ratings, and Jerry Springer was behind. But of course, you know, the networks, NBC, and then, you know, ABC, they were competing against each other. Of course, Oprah Winfrey had the highest ratings. So we were asked to go on the show. Now, me and the guy that played Treynae, you know, we're like brothers, we're real close. He's probably maybe working on some projects or doing something now. I haven't really talked to him in a minute. Anyway, so we were asked to go on the show, and we were going to play these characters. And the characters that we were going to play were bisexual characters. Now, again, we were just acting. A lot of people thought it was real. And I want to say, don't believe everything that you see on TV, because most of the things that are on TV are false. They're not real. So anyway, we decided to go ahead and do it. It took me a minute to decide if I was going to go ahead and play the character that I was going to play, because again, I'm straight as a board. I don't have anything against, you know, people that are, you know, gay, bisexual. You know, I love them. But you know, I just played that role, and it was hard to even really play the role or even think about playing the role, because I was worried about what my family was going to think. You know, I didn't want to think that I was really like that, and then also I just didn't want to have you know, maybe a bad reputation, whatever. So anyway, so we came up with the names, you know, Rufus and Treynae. We got everything together. They called us up, and you know, they booked a flight, and we went and did our first show. And so our first show was called I Need to Tell You This.
So I gotta have me a, you know, security blanket. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is you don't have to make a choice today for me, for my safety, but until then, I need to tell you that I have a friend too, because I'm not gonna be crying over you tonight.
And basically, I can't remember the whole storyline, but basically everybody had all these different lovers, and the guy that played Treynae, you know, he had a so-called lover on the show, which was a guy. And then near the end, they brought me out. You know, Treynae was like, well, you know, I got a secret to tell you too, you know. So then they brought me out, and I came out, and I believe it was like pink and like some type of sequin sparkling top and, you know, wig and sunglasses, and everybody was just going crazy. And it was like, wow, it was just like really crazy. And I was a little bit nervous because I'm like, man, you know, I'm a straight man. I'm straight as I don't know what. So went on ahead and did it. And after the show was over with and they aired the show, I didn't realize that it was end up being a hit. So a lot of people liked it, and so next thing you know, they want us to come back again and do it again. So we met with the producers of the Jerry Springer Show, and we got everything together, what we were going to do, how we were going to do it. And so we went on ahead and did another episode, and this time we really stepped it up. And so we brought some more people on there, some more actors. And I can't remember, it's been so long, I can't really remember the order of the shows. So we brought some other actors on there, and then so I did like a little segment on there where Rufus and Treynae had a dance off, and we were like, you know, going off with each other, again acting. And so one of my lines was, you know, look at me, baby, look at me, I look like Prince, I look like Prince. Well, actually, he said it like this: look at me, baby, I look like Prince, I look like Prince. And then so, you know, he was like, don't have to be beautiful. And then, you know, just did all like that, and it was just, you know, crazy. The crowd was just, stuff like that. It was really crazy. So the show really took off, and they were like, wow, you know, you guys are awesome. And, you know, they were chasing Oprah Winfrey, and we were on the show so many times. I can't remember how many times we were on the show, but finally we ended up, you know, beating Oprah Winfrey in the ratings. Like I said, this is just a brief little synopsis or whatever you want to call it. There's a whole lot to this story. And, you know, we became so popular that we started traveling around the country. We went to RuPaul's show at VH1 MTV out there in New York. Had an awesome time, too. So we had our wig and disguise and everything on.
Live from the VH1 studios in New York City, it's the RuPaul Show. Starring the girl with something extra, RuPaul.
Why is this huge resurgence? It's entertainment. And you know, in fact, Michelle, there are stars emerging from the show.
You're kidding.
There's a couple of called Treynae and Rufus. Now listen, I got a word to my sister Oprah. Child, you better watch your back, because my next guest is after you. Please welcome Treynae and Rufus.
You invited her on.
Come on, over here. Come on. Hi, baby. Now, which one's Treynae and which one is Rufus? I am Treynae and this is Rufus. I'm beautiful, Rufus. Yes, you are. Now, the clip we just saw.
And, you know, RuPaul is really cool. I can't remember if I talked about him before, but he is a real cool guy. Like, wow, down to earth, cool cat. So we, you know, yacked it up with him and, you know, talked and laughed and things like that. Jerry Springer was also there. The sad part is, you know, Jerry Springer acted like he didn't know us. Just didn't even look at us. You know, it's just, you guys, I'm telling you, I'm going to have to do another blog because it's so much stuff that happened. There's so much stuff that happened behind scenes, things that went on in the green room, all that stuff. But again, you know, we, you know, made some money off of doing that. You know, we were strictly actors. We were straight as a board. We weren't, you know, gay, bisexual, or anything like that. Anyway, so yeah, we started traveling. And then after we did the RuPaul show, then we got a phone call out of Los Angeles. And, man, I don't even have my Los Angeles hat on. But so they called and was like, hey, this is before I moved out to LA. So they said, hey, you know, we want you guys to come on the Roseanne show. Warner Brothers had called us. Was it Warner Brothers? Wait, no. I'm sorry, not Warner Brothers. I'm thinking of the Keke Palmer pilot that, you know, I did. But, okay, so CBS Television City, they flew us out there to LA and to do the Roseanne talk show. So we did that. It was a lot of fun. I met Roseanne. I met her family, her daughter, you know, backstage. I met DJ Quick's cousin, and got to hear one of his, albums, his new albums at the time that came out. We just had a blast. So I'm sitting up at CBS television studio, and I called this young lady back in Detroit. Detroit is where I was born. I really honestly don't like to talk about it for various reasons, but I'm not going to go into it. But I was born in Detroit, and I was I had a friend or whatever, called her up in Detroit, and, she was a gold digger, and she was like, "Oh, you at the studio? You in LA now? Yeah, blah, blah, come on back, and yeah, we can hang. We're going to do this and do that, shopping, whatever and stuff." And, so anyway, I was like, well, whatever, that never happened. So, but it's just something that the experience I had, and I was also in the Star and the Globe. The Star and the Globe. How much time do I have left? Oh, man, I can't even see. Okay. I have my computer right here so I can kind of keep track of time. But yeah, so I was in the Star and the Globe, the Star tabloid, two tabloids, the Star and the Globe. And, they did an interview on us regarding the Jerry Springer show. Time Magazine wanted to do a story on us. What happened was they called and they had to go through the publicist for NBC in the Jerry Springer show to talk to us, and then they got us on the phone, and I couldn't really talk to Time Magazine like I wanted to because I had nosy NBC, on the phone. So, I don't want them hearing, everything and things like that. So anyway, so I was in those magazines. I never ended up doing the full interview for Time Magazine. That's another story right there. So we did like a lot of stuff. Like I said, we traveled around the country, did a lot of shows, and like had a lot of fans and everything else. We had like a lot of fun, a lot of good times, a lot of memorable moments, including episode that I did on the Jerry Springer show, and I talked about it in one of my vlogs. I think, did I say blog before? But if I did, I meant to say vlog. But again, I talked about how Steve Wilcox choked the chicken out of me, which he did. It was supposed to have been acting, but he grabbed me around my neck and choked me real good, where I thought I was going to pass out. But I've forgiven him. So anyway, we were the ones who caused Jerry Springer in NBC's ratings to surpass Oprah Winfrey. We love Oprah. Oprah's cool. But they used me. I had to be honest. They did. They used me for the ratings, and they really were coaching me. They were like, okay, Rufus, my stage name. They were like, Rufus, we really want you to do this. We want you to do that. Just, stand out, blah, blah. They were giving all these instructions with how they want me to do it. We're like, all right. So I was like, you don't have to worry. We're good actors. We can do it. We can just, we're going to bring you good ratings. And we did. Of course, we never got credit for it at all. And I was, I guess, pretty upset over it for many years. A lot of things happened. We were very close to, again, a whole nother vlog. We were very close to basically being millionaires. I mean, like, wow, we were very close to being millionaires. I sure wish I had, my boy that played Treynae with me to go through this vlog, but, he's, busy. But it was very hard to play that role. It was very hard to stay in character. For one, I was trying to keep from laughing. And it was an episode where Ed Lover and Dr. Dre from, I think the show was called Yo MTV Raps or something. Forgive me if I'm saying it wrong, but it was a show back like in the 90s. And Luther Campbell of the 2 Live Crew, he was on the show as well. And the one of the KK members was on the show, and so it was staged. So as soon as the Klan member came on the stage, and as soon as he sat down, then I was behind him, and I fell out onto the stage. And I was trying my best not to laugh, but it was just hilarious. It was really, really funny, really hilarious. I don't think I ever really got a chance to thank like people for supporting us back in the day, because we really did have a blast. I mean, we had a lot of laughs going to the hotels, staying in the hotels, and just even putting on our costume, walking around down the lobby of the hotels, just getting laughs and just having a good time. And because honestly, I was going through a period of my life where I was in very deep depression. People don't even know that. They just saw, this guy Rufus on TV, just having a blast and laughing and everything else. But the truth be told, I was going through a very deep depression in my life, and I was also homeless as well too. And I talked to Roseanne about it too, as far as my homeless situation and things like that. Again, that's a whole nother story. And I never got to thank Roseanne for, looking out for me, being kind enough to even have me on her show. Some things happened on the show and some other things and whatnot, so it really didn't work out as the way that we would like to work out. But we did have a blast. We had a nice long run on the Jerry Springer show. Again, we were on, the RuPaul show, VH1, Roseanne, and, different other shows. I can't really believe I'm like talking about this, because I kind of stayed away from it for a long time. But I've been thinking about it, and just how people just really believe everything that they see on TV, and everything, again, that you see on TV is not necessarily real. It's all about money. People are doing all sorts of shows, reality shows that you think is real that really isn't real. And it's just all about the money, because the networks are getting paid, are trying to get paid. So, of course, the more viewers, the more money that they get, What else can I tell you? And it's just something how like a lot of women just came out to woodwork, women that just wouldn't even gave me the time of day before because they thought I didn't have any money. I had some money, then I didn't. Then I did have some, then I didn't. But people were just coming out to woodwork and wanted to, hook up and stuff like that. And then guys that were coming out to woodwork, just hanging in our little entourage, wanted to be cool and friends and stuff like that. We didn't know who they were, stuff like that. People really showed their true colors. And also family, they didn't take to it too well. It was chaos, happening in the family and stuff like that. And all I was doing was just having fun, trying to make money, trying to get out the state that I was in, which again, deep depression and, things like that. So, but I hope I'm not missing anything else that I want to like put in there while I still have a little bit of time left. I think maybe have a minute left. But yeah, so, you guys just subscribe to this channel. I'm going to do more vlogs about the show, about how I end up on a show. Like I said, there's way more to it than this. I didn't even tell you what happened in Chicago with the people who I went on a show with. Oh man, it was just a lot of stuff. Wow. Man. But whatever your dreams are and whatever your goals are, stick with your dreams, stick with your goals. You can do it. Don't let anybody tell you different. Just whatever you do, just try to do right. Do what makes you happy. I don't suggest going out, doing anything that's going to get you in a world of trouble. But, if you want to be an actor, if you want to be a doctor, just go ahead and do it, So anyway, wow. I feel like just some stuff that I'm missing. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Enjoyed a little bit that I had to say. But again, I was an actor on Jerry Springer, RuPaul show, other shows, and I am straight. I'm a straight man, very straight. I am married, happily married, and wow, I just had a big run back in the 90s, and my run ended in the year 2000 when I got into a automobile accident. So that's another story. So I hope I didn't bore you guys with my rambling on and everything else. Sorry if it was so rushed, but I was just trying to hurry up and get through because I don't have that much time. But if you guys have any questions, please, let me know, put it in the comment section, but please, subscribe, share this video, put the video out there. Again, I'll be doing more, and I hope to talk to you guys soon, and God bless you guys, and thank you again for supporting me when you did, and a lot of you are still supporting me now. I've been finding out too on social media. So thank you very much, and I'll be talking to you soon. All right.